Alright, so I'm starting to work on the combine. As you can see, I already got the feeder house off. They're extremely easy to take off of this machine because this is how you used to have to change a header. All you got to do is you disconnect your springs, you raise the header all the way up, pull the clips for the springs, let them run free, lower it all the way down, and I was having trouble getting this one all the way down, so we take the lines off. It came the rest of the way down. Take them lines off. There's 3 hydraulic lines, 1 for each cylinder, 1 for the reel height that comes in on this side right there, runs across and goes to that hydraulic line. Your chain for your table here, or your feeder house, and that bracket, which is for the slip clutch bearing here, right there. Take that off, and then just right here there's a bolt or a nut, and there's it locks in here. Take them off, and then it comes off. We had it off in 20 minutes. We had a couple issues with pins being froze up from not coming out, but I got it off, and you see I got crap on the floor, and you see that crap there, that's ragweed. That's what's in the cylinder. It's plugged up, and these rasp bars are pretty bent up, more out. I was told if the heads are wearing on them, it's time for some new ones. These ones look pretty good, the middle ones here. But I need to see if I can find some for it. Some rasp bars. Maybe change them. We'll see. I don't want to invest a lot of money into this combine because I'm more than likely not going to make back what I put into it. And I'm probably not going to keep it, just because I want to go to 30-inch, do 30-inch rows. If I could find a 3-row head for it, maybe. I don't know if I want to push 3 rows with this machine, just because yield differences between when this machine was made and now. It would handle a 3-row. You'd probably have to put weights on the back, but it would handle a 3-row according to the manual. And I don't know, we'll see. But if you look, this one's bent there and there. Same here, same there, same here, same there. I mean, they're pretty much shot. Looks like all them divots in there, man. Somebody must have been running some rocks through here or something. But me and Nick took this off earlier today, and we were using this tractor, and you see this god-awful mess underneath of it. We pulled the feeder house off, and I told him, as soon as we get the feeder house off, we can go to lunch, because Nick's always hungry every time he comes out here. Let's go get some food. No, Nick, I got things I want to do. He can attest to that. He does it every time. So I got it off. We went to lunch. We shut the shop down. I left the tractor here just because I didn't want to move it. And it did have a little bit of a fuel leak. Nothing that would cause this. It was leaking from around the injection pump. You see the injection pump's dry because it only leaks when it's running. And I think one of these might be loose. One of them 4 or something. I don't know. Or even that line might be loose. I haven't looked at it. I've only run it a couple times since the transmission problems, and it's just something it started doing. So I was going to look at that since I'm going to be using it a little bit since my excavator's not here. And I come out here like 2 hours later, and there's a puddle of diesel fuel under this thing. It's leaking from, I'm walking under a loader. It's leaking from up here somewhere. I don't know if this little hose is broke or what, but this is just something it just started, and there's diesel fuel everywhere. And then to top it off, I walk over here, and I didn't want to walk through the diesel fuel because I drove my truck here. I don't want to get the truck smell like diesel. See, that's all tore up. I went to walk on that to go around the diesel, slip and fell into the diesel. There was like a ½ inch of diesel on the floor there. It was a puddle. The side of my pants is soaked, all up my back soaked. Threw my phone across the shop because I was using it as a flashlight. I hate this tractor, and I'm keeping it PG. Hate this tractor. There's a lot of 4-letter words that would describe this tractor. A lot of other words that would describe this tractor too. Hate you. hate you. Yeah. I like that one, though. Hate this one. Should have bought a new tractor instead of a truck. Hate you. Sorry. Hate for that tractor. But anyways, we're starting on this project. Sorry I didn't get any video that me and Nick were going at her, so. But I will get video of working on the rest of it. I got to clean up my mess, and there's a couple parts and pieces in there. I got to make sure Nick didn't take. Okay, we got them. Make sure he likes to put stuff in his pockets. Take off with it. But anyway, we'll get started on this. Oh, and I forgot, there was some wires we had to disconnect because there is, right here, there's some sensors. And they both go underneath. There's a switch for a trap door. When that comes open, it hits a switch and it tells this horn right here, the honk. That's the safety system on this gem. So there's a sensor there, and I want to make sure there's none anywhere else. I think there might be one on that side, but there is one that comes down to that there. So, but a lot of the work I have to do, and the reason the feeder house really needed to come off was this bearing in here is gone, and there's no good way to show you guys. See that? The shaft is spinning on that, or inside that race, and I mean, this thing spins free for being that way, but I'm probably going to have to get a new shaft made because I'm sure that is wore out. There's the seal for that bearing. I don't think it caused any damage. It looks like it may have got a little hot right here, or something rubbed there. Maybe that tape was rubbing there. But it was running in the outer race, so nothing should be wore out. The shaft might be wore out. I might have to get a new shaft made. These should slide off. This hub's bolted on, it looks like. The only thing the machine shop would have to do would be to thread that side and thread this side, which they should be able to do. If I have to get a new shaft, what I'll do is I'll take it apart and I'll get 2 new bearings, because I'm sure this bearing, with the added stress of being out of line, needs replaced. And if I have it off, I might as well replace it. So we'll do that, and I'll see if it'll bite onto that shaft. If not, there's some tricks you can do depending on how wore it out is. You can use Loctite, you can ding up the shaft a little bit. But I want to fix it, make it somewhat right, because if I do end up keeping it, I'm going to want it to work. And if not, it'll be all right for the next guy to use it. Be a good machine. The cylinder bars have me worried a little bit because I don't know if I can get replacements for them and how much they're going to be. I thought ones off of a 300 would fit. A 300 is a 4-bolt, not a 3-bolt. So I'm sure there's some out there somewhere. I only need these outer ones. They're all bent up. That's crazy. And I noticed just about every one of these has been. I might make some new ones of these. They shouldn't be too hard. It's got that link all bent out of shape. This is just basically angle iron, and I don't think it's any fancy kind of angle iron. But just about every one of them bent. The machine definitely had a rough life. That one's missing. They're just riveted on there. Them ones are bolted. That one's riveted. She needs gone through, that's for sure. I'm spinning it backwards. That one's missing. Rivets broke. Probably be a good idea to go through and bolt them all. Get rid of the rivets. That one's riveted. That one's riveted. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But we'll see. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much money on this project or get too involved with it. So basically that's the main parts of the machine right there that take the most wear. So anyways, I gotta feed real quick and get out of these diesel clothes, all because you hate you. I'll tell you what, it'll be a good day when that tractor's gone. I don't like it. I did clean up a little bit though, right through here, just a little bit. Anyways, we'll catch you guys on the next one.